The town that died overnight. I should have turned back when I saw the fog. It rolled over the hills like a slow-moving tide, swallowing the road ahead, thick enough that my high beams barely cut through it. The GPS said I was only 10 minutes from Ashbury, a town so small I'd never heard of it before tonight. Just another stop. Just another delivery. I tightened my grip on the wheel, trying to shake the unease curling in my gut. When I pulled onto Main Street, the first thing I noticed was the silence. No streetlights, no neon open signs. The whole town was dark. That wasn't normal. Small towns don't just shut off, and yet Ashbury was dead silent. I stepped out of the truck, my boots crunching against the pavement. The fog clung to the ground, swirling around my ankles as I walked. The houses lining the street had lights on inside, but through the windows I saw no movement. Cars were parked in neat rows, not abandoned, just waiting. I knocked on the door of the closest house. No answer. I tried the handle. Inside, the air was stale. The living room was perfectly normal. Framed photos on the walls, shoes by the door, a coffee cup half empty on the side table. A plate of food sat on the dining table, a fork still stuck in a half-eaten piece of meatloaf. The food hadn't even started to rot. Whoever lived here had been eating dinner when they vanished. I froze. Something was here. I moved toward the stairs, my pulse hammering. Hello? My voice felt too loud, swallowed by the heavy silence. No answer. I forced myself up the steps, gripping the railing. The hallway was lined with bedrooms, doors standing open, beds unmade, closets half open like someone had left in a hurry. But there were no suitcases missing, no signs of packing. It was like the town had stood up and walked away. At the end of the hall, a phone sat off the hook. The receiver dangled from its cord, swaying slightly. I stepped closer. The static grew louder. Then I heard a voice. It's in the fog. I ran, down the stairs, out the door, back to my truck. The fog had thickened. The streetlights, the ones that had been dark when I arrived, were flickering now. Something moved in the mist. Not footsteps, not wheels. Something shifting through the fog, its shape uncertain, too tall, too thin, never the same twice. I jumped into the truck, slamming the door. Through the fog, I saw movement. Figures, shadows, standing in doorways. Watching. No faces. Just watching. I gunned it, barreling down the road. The fog chased me. Or maybe I was driving through it. The truck shook. The headlights flickered. And for a split second, I saw something in the road. Not a person. Not an animal. Something wrong. I nearly lost control. Then suddenly, the fog was gone. I looked in the rearview mirror. Ashbury was gone. Not just the fog, the town, where it had been, just an empty stretch of highway, trees, fields, like it had never been there at all. I called the cops. They found nothing. No buildings, no streets, no sign that a town called Ashbury had ever existed. But I know what I saw, and I know what I heard. It's in the fog. And whatever it is, it's still out there, waiting.